Hi, I'm Kendall Christensen, and I'm back for my final NLP Networked Learning Project post about learning calligraphy. And for my final project video, I wanted to actually have a final product to demonstrate what I've learned with calligraphy. And in looking around throughout this process, I've pretty much just been practicing on scratch paper. It's looked something like this for the most part, kind of a mess of scribbles with letters, learning how to do the alphabet in different types of scripts, using different colored inks, etc. So for this, I wanted to really focus on the scripts that I felt like I did the best at. So I picked one, it's called the Chancery Italic script, and another which is called the Schieffer signature script. And Schieffer is the company that makes these pens that I bought, and I found a tutorial online on how to do it. So if you want to see some of my practice that I did with it, this is what it looks like. It's a very kind of italicized looking script. It doesn't have the super formal look, and here's some more of the alphabet that I practice. It's not super formal like some of the other scripts out there. So I found this video by penandleather.com, and it kind of went through the process of making cards, because when I first envisioned doing calligraphy, that was my first thought, addressing envelopes, doing cards and things like that. And for Christmas, I got this awesome kit for stationery and cards, and in it, it has a ton of different envelopes and stationery and cards, as well as some stamps and things, ink, pens, etc. And I wanted to try to use this with my calligraphy. So the video I found was all about making cards, and it talked about how it doesn't necessarily have to be for a formal occasion. It can be for thank you cards, birthday cards, things like that. So I practiced those scripts, and I decided to utilize them. Now my dad's birthday is coming up here in a few weeks, so I made him a birthday card along with a matching envelope. Now I didn't center Dad very well on the envelope, but that's okay. Practice makes perfect. And in the steps of the video, the first step it mentioned was to shake out your hands, loosen them up, pick out your ink and your ink color that you're going to use, and then practice. And so I don't know how many times I wrote Dad and happy birthday Dad. This is that Chancery Italic script that I was mentioning earlier. Then another event that's coming up here soon is my boyfriend's and my anniversary, so I made a happy anniversary card with an envelope that goes with it, with my boyfriend's name on it. And you can notice this is the Schieffer signature script. Notice the difference between the H's, the word happy. You can kind of see the difference. And lastly, looking ahead, I have a card ready for Mother's Day for my mom. So I wrote this in that Schieffer signature script. I think on the envelope my ink was starting to run low in that pen, so it kind of looks a little scratchy rather than thick solid lines. It kind of looks like it was scratched on. But overall, I'm happy with those two scripts and how I'm able to produce them. Now, it's not perfect every time, and each time you put ink to paper, it's a little bit different. But I really felt happy to accomplish this, to have learned something new. It was always something I was curious about and interested in learning. And I think it goes to show you, this project, that you can learn really pretty much anything on the internet. I know I've experienced learning making cakes in the past on the internet, decorating them and making them. You find so many tutorials for it and how to make them. So it's definitely possible, and I think it's good to know for our learners with a little bit of independence and self-motivation that they'll be able to learn a lot through the internet and all those resources available to them beyond just the classroom. So I think it's been a really great project, and I'm glad I got to participate, and I hope that it has inspired you perhaps to learn something new on your own online. So thanks so much for watching.